Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let it take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome to Wisconsin Family. I'm Stacy Hansen.
And I'm Justin Riley, and here we are at the Alliant Energy Center. And you ready to play some hockey?
I like your look. Nobody
You
told
hoser?
me we were dressing up today.
Well, I'm sorry you missed the memo, but
Yeah, well, I've got plenty of gear here behind me. We're at the Alliant Energy Center, being hosted by the Madison Capitals today. So
Exciting,
Justin's
exciting.
in the spirit.
we've been waiting for this day for a long time. We've been excited to come here and be hosted by the Capitals. And they have a lot of really great family events at their games. So, I mean, even if you've never been to a hockey game before, check out the Capitals, check out their game schedule on their website, madcapshockey.com. They've got a lot of cool things going on that are very family friendly. So.
Yeah, and so much fun. There's always an activity going on. There's so many events coming up too for the holidays.
Right.
Santa Claus is coming.
Santa Claus will be here in December, so that'll be great.
So lots of great events coming up, and they have like 27 more home games coming up. So
Yeah.
you can definitely have time to check that out.
Definitely check that out.
And then we also have Zenith Limousines coming on too. They're talking about valet.
Valet
Digital
in general,
valet.
but first thing they talk about is digital valet, which is something that's really cool because, you know, if you've ever had the experience of utilizing valet and then you come back and they say, hey, where's your ticket? And you say, well, I don't know. This is a way to eliminate that ticket, and you know, you still get to find your car, which is a good thing. So.
No more waiting out in the cold, wondering
Right.
where they are,
Yeah,
you know, as
yeah.
we get into the winter season. So that's coming up. And then we also have the Polish Heritage Club joining us today. And it's so cool. They're going to be having events.
They have their Christmas Bazaar coming up on November 5th, and that is at St. Thomas Aquinas. They'll be talking about that and what you can find there. That's coming up after the break right here on Wisconsin Family.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're here at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum, and we're hosted by the Madison Capitals hockey team today. How exciting.
So exciting to be here. This locker room is great, although I have to admit I was a little bit hoping to be out on the ice to see you on skates.
Yeah, maybe moving around.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Our next guests join us from the Polish Heritage Club. We have Richard Zolnik and Marge Morgan. Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for inviting us.
So I'd like to start out by asking, what exactly is the Polish Heritage Club, and what do you guys do?
Polish Heritage Club has been in existence for the last 36 years, and the mission of the club is plainly promoting Polish culture, cultural exchange with the people that are in different spots, and that's basically what the Polish club does. And it's great.
That's cool. That's
Cool.
very cool.
And
So you are connecting people who have relatives or ancestry of Polish descent and that sort of thing?
We have several people of our club who are very, very keen on genealogy. So if any of you have any Polish ancestry, I encourage you very strongly to actually get in touch with those people, and you'll be able to explore all your ancestry.
Oh,
That's
how
exciting.
cool. That's so fun. So if you do have any Polish ancestry, check that out. How cool. Who knows what you might find out.
Right, yeah.
And you do lots of events too. I see here you're doing a Polish Christmas Bazaar. This is actually the 10th annual.
Right. So we have lots of different things going on. Most of it, well, first let me tell you where it is.
Yes.
So it's November 5th, a Saturday, at St. Thomas Aquinas. That's a newer location. We've moved around over the 10 years. And it'll be from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So.
Okay, so that's coming
And
up
genealogy
shortly.
will be there for those of you that are
Ooh.
interested
Stop on
in
by.
exploring that.
And what else goes on there at the bazaar?
So mostly it's a sale. So initially these sales were for our members, but our friends wanted to take part in them as well. So we have wonderful Polish crafts, beautiful pottery, and then amber jewelry.
Ooh,
And when-
this is from
yeah.
there? Oh, wow, nice.
This one
I like
came
it.
right from Poland.
Oh,
Yeah. So the other things, because it's the holiday season, and Christmas is very important in Polish culture. We have the special foods that are available at times. So the foods you remember your grandma making, they'll be available there.
At the bazaar.
At the bazaar.
Right.
What's your favorite? To give us a sample.
Oh,
What's
my
there?
favorite is pierogi. It's a dumpling
Okay.
that's stuffed and then served with butter and onions. If you're not eating meat. And
If you're not eating meat, there's always variety that would include fruit, possibly cabbage and mushrooms. So there's all kinds of variety. I'm not sure, I cannot guarantee that we'll have all of them handmade by grandma, but definitely
Right.
worth tasting.
But you'll have some options
fun.
available.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
right.
And that's very cool. And I'm curious to know, you talked about the crafts, some of the different items that can be found there. Where you talked a little bit about where they're coming from, but can you expand on that a little bit?
okay, so the wooden crafts, come from Poland. They're working on that. The jewelry is coming. There's some, the pottery is actually made there.
Okay.
And then we have two people actually doing crafts at the show. One person will be doing the cutouts, and that is called
Wycinanki.
Wycinanki. And one person will be decorating eggs, which
Okay.
is
Pisanki.
pisanki. So
Okay.
So like actual eggs or like the faux
there,
eggs?
he does actual eggs.
Does he?
Thomas does actual eggs.
Yes, I know there are also wooden ones. So
And-
the elaborate patterns on those are definitely worth checking.
Okay.
And, there's singing besides food. I'm not sure if the beer will be available, but
No
definitely.
beer this year,
No beer.
unfortunately.
Well, that's okay. Genealogy.
Genealogy.
Go check it out. And you have a Polish lunch that comes up as well during that time?
During the event, so there'll be hunter stew, which is
Bigos.
bigos, and the pierogi are
Great.
are for sale both on the plate and by the dozen to take home to have for your own festival.
Cool.
And then kielbasa, which is Polish sausage.
I was just about to
course.
ask, is Polish sausage truly Polish? Or do we
It
just say
is
that? It
truly
is.
Polish.
Made truly in Chicago by Polish butchers.
Well, at least it's Polish butchers from Chicago.
Right.
Now, one more thing that I would like to actually add, because this is one of our events that is probably the biggest fundraising for the club. And this particular event is fundraising for the good causes. One of them is that we actually give out scholarships. So, if you
great.
actually have some Polishness in you, come along, buy stuff for presents for Christmas, but at the same time, you can support the community that are free of charge, and it's definitely fun to be there.
Awesome. And you guys have some live music there, that's as I understand?
Some concertinas.
Right.
Oh, cool.
We'll look forward to that. And
It's like
so,
you're traveling, you're not even leaving town. I love it.
And that's at St. Thomas Aquinas on Saturday, November 5th from 9 to 3 p.m. And that is on the corner of Everglade and Old Sauk Road in Madison. So Marge Morgan and Richard Zolnick, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for letting us be here.
Absolutely.
These fine folks joined us from the Polish Heritage Club here in Madison. And don't go away, there's more Wisconsin Family coming up right after the break. Stick around.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're here at the Alliant Energy Center, hosted today by the Madison Capitals. How exciting, our first time here.
Yeah, we're down in the locker room. This is a beautiful locker room.
Yeah, it's a very nice locker room. Yeah, could definitely be a room for all sorts of things.
Yeah.
They could have banquets in here.
Oh, yeah,
it's very nice. It's very big. Well, joining us now is Samantha Taylor. She's
Hi.
from Zenith Limousine. Thanks for joining us
Oh,
today.
not a problem. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
Very excited to have you. So I see you're here to talk about digital valet. This sounds very cool
Yes.
and high tech. So how does this work?
It is. So valet is kind of booming and growing, especially in Madison. We never really had a need for it, but Madison is growing so much that it's actually becoming a huge thing. And we're now using a digital system. So usually when you go to valet, you get the little tickets, and then you lose the ticket, and then people ask to the keys, and then you got to try to explain everything. It's a big hassle. So we actually switched to a digital platform to where now everything is done via text message. So there are no tickets, there's no wondering where your car is, who's driving it, when it's gonna be there. There's no waiting outside in the cold like, where are they?
Where are they?
So-
yeah, and this just makes so much sense. It just
It
seems
does.
like, wow, what took so long for someone to do this?
I know.
So thank you.
Yeah, we contract out through a company out in New York. They're the first ones to kind of play around with this, and it worked really well in hospital settings. So we kind of jumped on, and they customized the whole app and everything for us is specifically for Madison. And we've gotten a lot of customer reviews that we've been able to kind of tweak things, and they've been actually able to change the whole app to really fit us.
Oh, great. So it's really customized for the
Yeah.
Madison area.
It is.
Yeah, cool.
And my wife and I, we had our second child here in Madison at a hospital in Madison, and I was kind of surprised to find that they had valet service there, because I had been to that hospital before when I was younger, but had they didn't have valet back then. So we know that hospitals can have valet. What other types of venues typically are using valet or can use valet?
Really any type of venue. Right now we are focusing on restaurants and hotels. That's where we're doing the best in Madison, just because so many people are coming in. The tourists are but a lot of tourists are coming into Madison.
Right.
So there's a lot of need, and there's not a lot of parking. So it definitely helps people who know Madison and know the area, know the right places to park. So a lot of restaurants, hotels, specialty venues. We just did one for the Wisconsin Alumni Association for Van Nuys, so we did a bunch for them. We also work with the Boys and Girls Club doing events, Overture Center. So a lot of very private events, but as well as big hotels as well.
Yeah, I could really see it coming into play for downtown Madison, because a lot of people, especially from out of town, are a little bit intimidated by it because of parking. Where do I park? Where do I go?
Oh, yeah.
And I would imagine that this is huge there, too.
Yes, with the Ohio State game, we had so many people coming in, and parking was horrendous. There just wasn't enough room for all of the cars. So valet, we're at Hotel Red, so during the game it really helped a lot of people kind of navigate and maneuver, because they didn't have to worry about it. They were able to just drop it off, enjoy the game, enjoy Madison, and not have to worry
Just
about
to
it.
load off your mind.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
And I love too that this kind of seems like a VIP type experience, which I really like, which leads me to, how much does this cost?
It's actually very inexpensive, which is very nice. And there are lots of different options and platforms to fit different businesses, because we know every business is a little bit different. Some go to different clientele, some have a lot of clientele, some are very small. So we can really tailor it to anybody, and it's very inexpensive, and it really makes the whole experience for your place a lot better.
So anybody can be a VIP.
Oh, of course.
Even
of
us.
course.
Well, you already are.
Even we. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about limo service. What areas do you cover with your limo service?
We cover the entire state of Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just over the past couple months, I've gone to Green Bay multiple times. We've gone to Oshkosh, Waukesha. We do winery tours as well, and that's a lot of fun, because then we can go all around hitting the different wineries, and then
cool.
people can see other parts of Wisconsin that they don't normally drive through going to work every day.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So I see here too that you've got an expansion into Houston. Tell
We
us
do.
more about that.
Yes, it's very exciting. We have a phenomenal team down in Houston, and down there, in order to have a liquor license, you have to have valet. So there's a giant need for it out there.
That's huge.
And people kind of expect it.
Yeah.
It makes things so much nicer and easier. So we just got a brand new office. We just hired a bunch of people, and we're absolutely growing. It blows me away every day.
Wow, congrats on that.
Thank you.
What a
that's-
great business move for you too.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal. And now that we're in different states, it kind of comes back here to where people are like, oh, you're everywhere else. That's really cool. Madison should really hop up. So
Right.
we're expanding as well. So we
Right.
are also hiring for both valet and limo drivers as well. So if anybody is interested, they can feel free to contact us, and we'll give them
And
some
that information's on your website? I'm
Yes,
assuming?
it is.
Okay, fantastic. And who, I got to ask this, I'm going to put
Yes.
you on the spot here.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite client?
That's really hard. I don't really have a favorite client. Reason being is all of our clients are so unique, but the one thing that we have in common is everybody loves Madison. Everybody has this very deep love for Madison and Wisconsin. So everyone has that really fun home family attitude. So it's really a big family, and
Yeah.
that's what I love most about it.
Yeah, you definitely find that.
All of
feeling
them are
here
your
in Madison.
favorite.
Yes,
It's like your kids.
all of them.
Yeah.
They're all my favorite.
You can't choose.
No, you can't.
Well, thanks so much. It was so
Yeah,
nice
of
to meet you,
course.
everyone. This was Samantha Taylor with Zenith Limousine. Definitely check out their digital valet. Stay with us. We'll have more right after this.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family, and the moment we've been waiting for has arrived. We're here with Kim Chacos from Madison Capitals. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
For having
Thanks
us
for
and
coming to
hosting
my
us.
barn.
Yeah, this is great. We've seen a lot of you lately, and it's
Yes.
great to actually come to where you are now.
Yeah, absolutely. We should just make you guys an office down here, and you guys
Yeah.
can hang out all the time.
Yeah, I
In
mean,
the locker room. That was our
yeah.
secondary use of the locker room.
Yeah, and I was
Your
talking-
office.
then I
Stacey.
was going to have a banquet or something in here too, or a ball or something. It's a good sized locker room. So let's talk about the holidays are coming up, very
Yes.
timely. We got Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas coming up. You've got a jam-packed schedule, these
We
guys,
do.
for holiday events. The first one coming up, I think it's the first one, December 2nd. It's called Be the Miracle Night.
Yeah, so this one's near and dear to our heart. Bob Suter was a huge part of our organization, and it's all about the Suter family with our ownership and our head coach being Suters. So we want to give back, and Bob Suter was integral in Middleton and youth hockey in the area, and unfortunately he passed away right before our opening season in 2014. So his kind of motto was it's all about the kids. So this will be our second annual Be the Miracle Night, and what we do is we do specialty jerseys. Last year it was he was in the 1980 Olympics, won the gold medal, so we kind of want to do a little throwback. So last year we did the white USA jerseys. Instead of saying USA, it says Caps on it, so it gives us a little Capitals feel to it. So this year I believe we're going to do the Navy USA jerseys, still with Caps on it, and proceeds from those jerseys are going to go to the Bob Suter Foundation. So it's scholarships for kids to play youth hockey. So yeah, so we're going to give back to him, and everything from game pres to, it's just going to have this like amazing feeling. You can almost feel Bob in the building. He played here when he was with the Badgers, and everything, it's just emotions run high. Last season, Ryan, who's with Minnesota Wild, he did a video message to everybody, and you kind of get choked up a little bit when you're on the ice. Like all of his grandkids drop the puck, and it's just a really, really great way to honor Bob, and we're really excited for it this season.
Oh, that's wonderful, and that's got to be, because I'm thinking about how when we talked to you before, you are very kid focused and making fun for kids, so that's where it's all come from. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And when Bob was alive, he would have kids come out, his youth hockey kids, and he'd let them actually wear his gold medal. And so we actually, shortly before our game last year, we had just a fan call in, someone who's been integral in the Middleton youth hockey, and said, I have all these photos of Bob with all these kids, and the kids are wearing his gold medal. And so we were able to put together a quick slideshow and throw that up during the game last year. So we'll include something like that this year as well.
I love it. It's touching. It's kind of giving me chills. I feel like he's here now.
I
watching
know,
you.
me
This
too,
interview.
right? Let's see if it shows up on the video.
And that's on December 2nd, and it's
Yes.
obviously it is really all about the kids on December
Absolutely.
2nd. And I understand that continues when Santa comes to town on December 3rd.
Yeah.
So how can fans meet Santa?
Absolutely. So Santa Claus is going to be here on December 3rd. So you just have to come to the game on December 3rd. It's a Saturday. It's an evening game at 7:05. He's going to be here, and he's going to be on the concourse. So, just show up, come to the game, and Santa's going to be here. You can tell him exactly what you want for Christmas. It'll be a couple weeks before Christmas, so plenty of time for Santa to help make sure you're good, you're on the good list, and you can cross off those gifts. And then in addition, we're partnering with Toys for Tots. So fans can also bring toys to the game and donate to the Marines and Toys for Tots, and give back to kids that maybe won't be able to have a Christmas this year. So it's all about the kids. Santa's going to be here, and Toys for Tots are going to be doing a toy drive.
So the Capitals are playing Santa a little bit too.
Yeah, a little bit, absolutely. I like that. We may have to use that.
Yeah. Be a Santa and see Santa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you bet. And then you recently announced a partnership with Northwestern Mutual for the
Yes.
Frozen Lemonade Classic on December 17th. Tell us a little bit about this initiative.
So this is brand new. We're partnering with Northwestern Mutual this year, and they're really good partners of Alex's Lemonade Stand. So it's helping raise funds to cure childhood cancer. So on our game on December 17th, we're going to be wearing specialty jerseys that are themed with Alex's Lemonade. I think there's little lemonades on it, little lemons on it. And it's going to be blue and yellow, and it's going to have our logo on it still, and the players are going to be wearing them during the game. game. I think Northwestern Mutual is going to bring over 1,000 people out for the game to help raise funds to give back to Alex's Lemonade as well. And so it's going to be all about Alex's Lemonade on December 17th. We'll auction the jerseys off. Net proceeds are going to go back to Alex's Lemonade again. So we're really trying to help focus on childhood cancer for that game and give back as much as we can.
That is so cool.
Yeah, such a great cause. Now, why would you say that it's so important for you to be involved in this fundraising?
Yeah, I mean, without the community, we wouldn't be here. I mean, it's all about the community, and they give us so much, and we just want to give back to them. So through these jersey auctions and these fundraisers, each game we have nonprofits come out and do fundraisers. So every ticket that's sold for them to come to that game through their group link, we give $3 to $4 to $5 back to them. So they come out for a good time, but at the same time, we give money back to them. We also do community donations, so people can email us and say we have a fundraiser coming up. Is there something you can donate to our raffle or our silent auction? So we give back that way. And then our players are very vital in our community. We're sending them out to schools, we're sending them out to youth practices, so they hop on the ice with the kids and actually get to show them a couple things. They're out in the community all the time. And of course our mascot, DC Eagle. You can't miss him at these events around town. He's a hoot to see.
Yeah, we've got to get him on the show too sometime.
We do, absolutely. Next time we'll get him here. He doesn't talk though, so maybe we'll do some science.
It'd be a one-sided interview.
Yeah.
He's gonna stand loom behind us.
That'd be great. He can use sign language or something like
that'd be
that.
fun.
So obviously Capitals are giving back, and my goodness, that's so many different ways that the Capitals give back to the community. Did you leave anything out of that?
I don't know. I mean, most importantly is we want people to have fun with us. So
Right.
we want you to come to a game, have a great time. If we can include it as a fundraiser, absolutely. And then if there's events that you have around town, just give us a call. We'd love to send DC, hopefully a couple of players as well. We just want to have a great time. And then we also have different events like Boy Scout Night, Girl Scout Night. Those are coming up the second half of the year. So different organizations that you have, anybody can come out and have a great time.
Yeah, I like that people can give you ideas on fundraising, or can you give us a ticket for our raffle or anything like that?
Of course.
That's
And if
cool.
any other organizations want to partner with us, like, we're an open book, so just give us a call. I mean, Northwestern Mutual's brand new this year for Alex's Lemonade stand and the Frozen Classics, so we're excited.
And I want to just make mention that if you haven't gone to a Madison Capitals game, it might be something you want to check out, because you may not think you're a hockey fan, but there's a lot of family activities, as you have described, during the intermission and everything. So check it out. Take your kids. And where can fans purchase tickets to the Capitals?
Of course, you can call our office 608-257-2277. You can go online to madcapshockey.com. We also sell tickets on Ticketmaster. So tickets are everywhere. So you can get them through our website, through the telephone calling our office, and we always have special deals too. So check out our Facebook page at Madcaps Hockey as well.
And they have a lot of home games. You guys play a lot of games. It's so amazing to me when I see that game schedule come out. I mean, it's chock full.
Yeah, we play 30 home games, so
That's
we're
incredible.
only 3 games in right now,
great.
so you still have 27 opportunities to
There you go.
Tons
There you
of
go.
chances. We'll definitely check out the Madison Capitals. Thank you so much for hosting us today.
Thank
We've
you.
really loved our time here.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we'd
will
love
be
to come
back,
back.
and I want to see the mascot too.
Actually, and we'll get you guys out on the ice on skates.
Yes,
great.
especially him. Well, join us again next week for Wisconsin Family.
Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day